Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Wednesday night, halfway through the week. People, good job to you. I'm BroncoStevens, original singer-songwriter. How's everybody doing? Hopefully great. So yeah, yesterday, like most of the world, I heard that Dolly Parton had passed away, and I thought I need to do something. I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but not only did Dolly Parton was she, like this megastar of writing songs and singing songs, but she wrote thousands of songs that other musicians, like "I Will Always Love You," that Whitney Houston, everybody gives her credit for. That was Dolly. Hey, Mama Shredder, how you doing tonight? I'm back in the garage. I don't know if you noticed, for about a month I was able to get inside, and it was air conditioned, and it was really nice. But there's some rearranging going on now. I'm back in the garage, sweating it out. But that's part of it. Whatever it takes. So good to see you. I was just talking about Dolly, and how she passed away, and how many songs that she'd written over the course of her career, like 3,000 plus songs, which is crazy. I thought I wrote a lot of songs, but she's in a class of her own, I guess. So then I thought, I don't do covers, like hardly ever. You know that. I next to never do. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I get distracted. I'm like since my stroke, probably all my life, I'm like you see a rabbit, I'm distracted, or a squirrel. So I thought, well, I'll try Jolene. And of course, I don't do any cover song. Well, usually I don't do any cover song much like the original. I try to put my own spin on it. And so this one was calling for like a capo on the 4th fret. I don't own a capo, so I was just like, no, I'll just do it my way. So I'm just going to play it in standard tuning, no capo. And I really didn't listen to the song. I've heard it many times in my lifetime. My wife likes music like that. And as far as Dolly songs go that I would listen to, that's amongst the top for sure. And so I thought I'd do a version of Jolene. But I also thought, well, do it from the dude's perspective. Here you got this gal saying, "Don't take my man," which my wife thinks is crazy anyway, because she's like, if she can get my man, she can have him. I don't want him. And she just sees the original, voice of the song as kind of desperate and sad, clinging on to somebody that obviously she thinks is going elsewhere. And I had another idea on it. I thought, well, let's look at it from the man's point of view, where he is in this relationship, and he knows he's in this relationship. But Jolene is everything this other girl that, the original song is describing. She's attractive and everything, and, she could steal somebody's man pretty easily, apparently. Well, I wrote it from the point of view of this guy's in the relationship, and he's kind of in a bad spot. He's kind of vulnerable because, if you've ever been in a relationship, there's times where it can be vulnerable, where things are volatile, and, if the wrong thing were to happen at the wrong time, somebody could mess up, and sometimes they do. And so it's from that point of view. How you doing, Josh? Let me greet a few people here. Okay, that was easy. Josh, Mama Shredder, how you doing? So I wrote it kind of from his point of view, where he's in that spot where he's not doing great at the house with the relationship, and he's got this gal that's giving him everything that he's not getting at home. And as far as attention and listening and treating him like a man and making him feel big and a manly, just giving him that little bit of flirting that maybe he's not getting anymore. And forgive me, this is like the 3rd time I'm going to play this. I did a version last night. I played it twice and recorded it. Well, I guess counting that recording, this will be the 4th time I've played it. And so it's going to be rough, but I'm going to keep playing it. That's what this is about. I get on here and I rehearse my original music, and usually it's all original. Tonight I'm stealing a little bit from Dolly, mainly just the chorus, and even that's not. The only word that's verbatim is the word Jolene. The rest of it I wrote a different twist to. But yeah, I get on here and rehearse music, and that's what we're doing here. But I wanted to throw this one out because I wanted to do a tribute to Dolly Parton. I thought she was a terrific singer-songwriter. I mean, who the heck can write 3,000 songs in a career? That's crazy business. So, Zach, how you doing? Good to have you. All right, so I'm gonna give this an attempt, and I might try to do it later in the live stream as well, because when I have something new that needs practice, that's where I'm gonna give the attention to. But if you want to see a decent take of it, I did capture a pretty good take of it last night and I released it. It's in my short section because the whole thing was like just over 2 minutes. So you can check it out there. All right, let's get it going. Forgive me. I'm telling you, this is going to be rusty. Jolene, 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 thank you for treating me like a man. Jolene, 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 it's nice to talk to someone who understands. Oh, she's too beautiful, there's no doubt, but that's not what life's all about. She used to treat me like a king, and now she doesn't do a thing. Her voice is harsh, she always screams, I'm sorry for complaining, Jolene. She talks to others while I'm awake. I'm not sure how much I'll take. I'm sorry I said too much, Jolene. She makes, sorry, I got off track here. I gotta try that verse again. She talks to others while I'm awake. I'm not sure how much I'll take. I'm sorry I said too much, Jolene. Sometimes I can bear, sometimes I'm barely hanging on. She makes me weak, you make me strong. You don't know how long it's gone on, Jolene. You could have your choice in men. I'm not sure I'll love again. I thought she was the one for me, Jolene. I'm glad to have this talk with you. It feels exciting, something new. I have to do some thinking, Jolene. Jolene, 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 thank you for treating me like a man. Jolene, 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 it's glad to talk to someone who understands. That's the gist of it, people. It's going to take some practice to get it down. I'm struggling to look down at the lyrics. That's the part that always will trip me up if I'm trying to like look down at the lyrics because I don't have it memorized. I'll just throw myself a loop every time. Okay, hey buddy, I'm here. You made it again. Yeah, thank you so much. And I do notice it. I was curious, do you know Stairway to Heaven? Great question, Josh. I grew up listening to bands like Led Zeppelin and all that. It's probably my first band that I loved to pieces and bought all their cassette tapes because I'm old. But I don't. I'm not really a guitar player per se. I play guitar because I want to sing my songs. I write songs and I sing songs. And if there's a good guitarist around, I would love to hook up with them. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But in the meantime, I beat the heck out of this acoustic guitar and scream my head off usually. So, and the sauce. All right, sauce on the way. Let's pick it up. Let's do this new one that I do know pretty well because I've been rehearsing it now for about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. It's called "You Can't Have My Quit." And so when life tries to take everything away from you, don't also give it your quit. Hang on to that sucker. All right, let me get a quick sip. I'm in the garage and it's hot. In Tulsa, it's like 100 degrees every day anymore, and there's no air conditioning or window to open or anything in this garage. So it's pretty miserable is a good word for it. And I would open up the doors, but I hate mosquitoes even more than I hate heat. All right, so this one here is called "You Can't Have My Quit." You can't have my quit, I'm not done with it yet. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quit. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quit. I haven't suffered long enough, and I'm not giving in. I'm treading in the deeper waters, I'm gonna take a swim. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quill. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quill. Be swimming past the models in the deeper waters. I'm not giving in. Just getting started, I'm not departing. I'm not finished yet. But you're tired, no, I'm not, and you're giving too much. No one understands you, and you're weak in your game. Don't you feel shame? No one sees what you do. Stop right there, cause I think you're onto something. They just don't see it, but it's on the horizon. Can't stay static when it's on the automatic, or you'll just blend in. And you can't start winning till you stop believing. Put in the work in. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quill. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quill. You can't have it, you can't have it. You can't have my quill. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have my quill. All right. Stop talking and play already, buddy. Yeah, I know, I get it, man. I don't blame you a bit. All right. Let's keep the music going then. Let's do it. Let's play some songs. These are going to be original songs of mine from this point on, unless I circle back to that cover I was working on. But for the most part, it's going to be my stuff. I've got 2 songs you can stream wherever you're listening to music these days. Look up BroncoStevens. Don't put a space. It's not a name like that. It's BroncoStevens is one thing. And then look up For Kristen. That's a song I did for my wife. And then you can see Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight. But let's go ahead and run through those numbers so you kind of hear what they're like. I do have them finished in the studio with drums and electric guitars and all the bells and whistles on the released versions. Something missing. The puzzle pieces weren't fitting. And all of a sudden there she was, and the winds they cried Kristen. What do I need to do to get through to you? You're perfect the way that you are. There could only be one of you in my life. You were the star, and you burn bright. You changed my life, and I'm in so much love with you. And all of a sudden it was different, a life that wasn't before. The pieces just started fitting, and soon the picture was done. What do I need to do to get through to you? You're perfect the way that you are. Said I know you got things that you're going through, and I do too. And I want you to know you're perfect the way you are. There could only be one of you. You shine like the stars. To Kristen, the winds they cry for you. All of my life something to say. This one's for you. To Kristen, the winds they cry for you. And all of my life something to say. This one's for you. And all of a sudden it was brighter, like the sun was finally around. In a world that is gray and dark, you live it up like a spark. What do I need to do to get through to me? It's perfect the way that it is. Every day we're right next to each other, and that is as good as it gets. What do I have to do? What do you gotta do? Hold on, we're putting ourselves through. What do I have to do? What do you gotta do? Hold on, we're putting ourselves through. True Christian, winds it crawl for you. Told of my life something missing. This one's for you. True Christian, winds it crawl for you. Told of my life something missing. This one's for you. All of my life something missing. This one's for you. I don't think I like this soul cover. I was trying this soul cover to kind of muffle the guitar so that the vocal can be loud enough, but I don't know. It just changes the guitar. I don't care for it a lot. How you doing out there? I'm BroncoStevens, original singer-songwriter, and I'm just playing my songs. I hope you hang out. Double tap that screen when you show up, like the live, comment, hang out with people, talk, be friendly, and enjoy some music. This is all stuff I've written over the course of my lifetime. Some of it's 30 plus years old, 35 years old. Some of it's, 5 days old. Let's do, I think I'm gonna do Smiles today. Smiles around today, frowns around, no way. Sounds compound today. It's all about today. We told you that you'd be alright, that you'd make it home just fine. The words don't mean a thing to you, and you do just as you do. The rain keeps falling down on me. How am I supposed to sleep? The rain keeps falling down on me. How am I supposed to sleep? I walk around today, looking for things to say. I figure things out today. It's all about today. They told you that you'd be alright, that you'd make it home just fine. The words don't mean a thing to you, and you do just as you do. The rain keeps falling down that you'd be alright, that you'd make it home just fine. Words don't mean a thing to you, and you do just as you do. Rain keeps falling down on me. How am I supposed to sleep? Rain keeps falling down on me. How am I supposed to sleep? Whew. How are you doing out there? I'm BroncoStevens, original singer-songwriter, just rehearsing my original music, trying to get them ready to go to the studio, and then I do release them where you stream. So if you haven't checked out BroncoStevens out there, check it out. I've got some, I think they're pretty cool songs. There's 2 songs out. There's a third on the way, and there's 3 more behind that. So love to have you in my network, group of friends, whatever you want to call it. Subscribe to BroncoStevens. Double tap that screen, get this live moving, and comment and talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to keep the music going. I really appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me. So I'm going to do a song called Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight, because sometimes it does, people. All right. I wouldn't have started if I couldn't finish, but I was much stronger than the pop on spinach. She left us for dead here the way that I'd want. She called me a bastard, I called her you know what. And that was the end for at least one day. And that was the end for at least one day. Now sometimes I have good days and sometimes I'm a mess, but she'll hold me tight. She says I love you no less. It's too much to forget, easy to forgive. Life on together's now how we live. I want it to end, God, please, more days. Don't want it to end, God, please, more days. Nobody tells you about the hard seasons of life. They put on their faces and pretend that it's alright. Nobody tells you that it's okay to fight till you find someone who boldly changes your mind. Now sometimes she don't like me, her words sting a bit. She's called me a lot of things, but she never called it quits. See, love has a feeling, and I think they're right. Most times it's amazing, but sometimes love feels like a fight. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. Yeah, that was the start. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. Yeah. All right, how's everybody doing out there? All right. Somebody's trying to boss me around out there. Quit talking and play. I didn't know it was like, let's go, Bronco. I didn't know it was like that. I thought we could hang out a little bit, get to know each other, chill. Didn't know I was on your clock. My goodness. Whew. When you send me the checks to play, then I'll play when you say to play, sir. I'm just playing. I appreciate their eagerness to hear my music, honestly. All right, I got to take this hat off. My wife bought me this hat that says Jut. It says Tulsa. Let me fix the old do for you a little bit here. All right, I don't care. All right, so she bought me that hat. I wanted to wear it, but it's too hot, people. It's like 1,000 degrees out here. Look at me. I'm withering away. This may be the end for me out here in the. It's not. I shouldn't say stupid stuff like that. You can't say stupid stuff anymore. Everybody, you just can't. You used to be able to, when I was a kid, you could just say stupid stuff, and you might get slapped upside the head for it, but it wasn't just like, whoa, you're done, son. All right, let's do. I'm BroncoStevens, original singer-songwriter, and I'm gonna play a song for you that I wrote many, many years ago, probably 30 plus years ago. It's called Pedro. Pedro, your voice is cold. You're down at the bottom, but you said so, and I could hear. I got her with me, and when she says, take me back to your room, back to your room. At least 1,000 things, at least 1,000 things that I will do. Pedro is waiting on the line. He's always got the time to wait, but it is not enough for him. He's got to have a plan. Working on that line never works out in the end. And it hurts. It hurts him so. Yes, I know it hurts. It hurts him to his core. Down at the bottom. Pedro, your voice is cold. You're down at the bottom, and I said so. Oh, you know I like it here. I got her with me, and when she says, take me back to your room, back to your room. At least 1,000 things, 1,000 things that I would do. Pedro is waiting on the line. He's always got the time to wait, but it is not enough for him. It's got to have a plan. Working on that line never works out in the end. And it hurts. It hurts and so, yes I know it hurts. It hurts until it's cold. Down at the bottom. Oh, thanks for the heart floating. Timber, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Who else we got? Johnny Holt's there. Good to have you both. Welcome in. Just at the nick of time, I was fading away to nobody. Last night, I think there were times I played for myself. It's a fight, people. You got to stick in it, though. Even when you look up and you've got that goose egg up there when you're on there, just keep going. Just keep going. You can't have my quit. Are you kidding me? So, good to have you guys. Let's take a sip of my tasty beverage and we'll move forward. Let me sponsor another Aldi product here. I'm not sponsoring it. Fizzer. Try some Fizzer. It'll make you sound like BroncoStevens when you sing. And you all can be the judge if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I like it. But you know, not everybody's cup of tea. About the price of gold. Oh, Johnny's too small on it to be told. Oh, Johnny goes out the door that night. He says, Dad, I'll be home late. He says, I got the keys to your car. He says, son, no, you better wait. Remember the last time I let you borrow Daddy's car? Well, you didn't get really too far, did you, son? The cops were there. Out of luck, about it, knocked out of luck. Hey, Dad, man, no, I'm growing up, I won't do that again. I promise you, I told you I'll never do that again. Well, son, you see, you're gonna have to convince me. Daddy's gotta sing about the price of gold. Oh, Johnny's too smart, no need to be told. They say the things you want just can't be bought. Oh, Johnny's too smart, no need to be tall. Oh, it's alright, Pop. He can't stop it. It's alright, Pop. He can't stop it. It's alright, Pop. He can't stop anytime. Oh, it's alright, Pop. He can't stop it. It's alright, Pop. He can't stop it. It's alright, Pop. He can't stop on time. Stop, man. Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Oh, don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? He says no way. It takes my pain. He said it takes my pain. You see, if you gotta ask, man, well, you won't understand. Oh, if you gotta ask, man, well, you won't understand. Oh, if you gotta ask, you won't understand. If you gotta ask, man, well, you won't understand. 'Cause it takes my choice away. Yeah, 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 I said it takes my pain away. Yeah, but don't you, man, don't you wanna stop? You see, we all care about you and we'd like to see that a lot, yeah. Oh, I know you do, I get that a lot. See, son, you don't know the problems I got. I said it takes my pain away, yeah. Yeah, 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 I said it takes my choice away too. I said it takes my pain away. dang hot back in this garage. I was spoiled for about a month. I got indoors. They let me inside, people. I got inside the house, and oh, I play. It's my house. I'm in there all the time, except when I want to be away from the kids and come out here and play music. And then I come out here. And so it's not that I want to be away from the kids. It's the only way you can play music is from away from the kids. They're too interested in it, too excited about it. They want to be on camera too much. It's too much. All right, we'll leave it at that. I have 6 kids too, so whatever one kid would do, imagine 6 of them doing it. Well, maybe 5. I don't think the old one would do it. Maybe 4. We'll say 4. Definite solid 4 on that. How are you doing? I'm BroncoStevens. If you are not subscribed to the BroncoStevens channel on YouTube, what are you doing, people? How are we going to do this again? So just hit that button, smash the button, as the kids say, and we'll hang out some more here in the future. Here's a version of the race I've been working on. It's a percussion guitar. I've never tried it until I tried it, and so it's a work in progress, but so far so good. All right, this song here is called The Race.
And I can't seem to change the pace, my friend. I surely not going to change my mind. I run this race until the end of time. I'm sure I'll get behind this in my nature too. No, I can't keep up, I'll have to follow you. When I find someone that's down along the way, Lord, I'll pick them up, and this is what I'll say. Tell them there's a light at the end of a funnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Up there's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Up there's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. Now run and run and run till the race is done. Some will laugh and joke and even make fun. They're the ones who need your help probably the most. They're hurting on the inside, even though they boast. Tell them there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. There's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. There's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends. I'm falling flat down on my face again. Someone picked me up, it seems it was my friend. Well, it's nice to have friends along the way. We're racing till the end. And this is what we'll say. Tell them there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. There's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. There's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends.
Whew, it's so hot in here. I thought I could take my hat off, but it's these earphones. I was like, oh, I could take the hat off. Maybe that'd be cool. I already did that maneuver. Still hot. Still hot. Goodness gracious. How are you? How's everybody doing? Who's out there? Who's actually out there? Let's talk for a minute. Somebody earlier was like, less talking, more playing, basically. Those weren't their words, but they were like, hurry up and play already. It's the only comment I've ever literally went in and deleted because I didn't have an admin here or a moderator. And I just thought it left like a bad I don't know, vibe. I was looking at it while I'm playing. I'm like, that's a bad vibe on here. People show up, that's the first thing they read. And what's up, Tracker? How you doing, bud? I saw you were live earlier. I think you're doing lives again. It seems like you're doing lives again. It looked like you had a little bit more subscribers than last time I checked in on you. And so kudos to you, man. You are doing the thing as good as anybody, you know, and better than me, certainly. You're doing great, bud. And I'm super proud of you. So keep doing it. And when you start getting hot, that's when you got to stay on, like, you can't miss, because they just, if they give you a little, you got to keep going, okay? And so that's what I'm trying to build back to. A couple weeks ago, I was starting to build some momentum, and then I took like 3 days off because that's life in my life. And so I'm trying to do it when I can, as always. And so we'll see. 3,000 hours. Yeah, you need to push to grab that. Hang on 1 second. All right, yeah, you need to do that now because they're changing it, obviously. You know the deal. That's why you're pushing. And you're involved in YouTube. And you pay attention, and you're doing great. So you know what's up. Yeah, I would like to too. But I'm dragging. I'm at like 700 watched hours. So I'm about to get creative, play some rain songs or something. You know, I don't know. I don't know. If you're out there and you have a suggestion for BroncoStevens here, who doesn't want to taint his, channel with a bunch of stuff that's not his channel, if you have an idea how I can grab some extra, you're at 2,000. That's awesome, buddy. Dude, that's great. Oh, you'll totally get it. Yeah, 6 a day, you can get that. You can do it. Yeah, I have 700, man. I'm miles away. So if you're out there and you have ideas for me that have been successful and work for you, then let me know. I'll listen. All right. Whew, so hot. I got spoiled. I went, inside and started doing these lives. Now I'm back out here and it's just miserable. Nope, that drink's gone. Let me hydrate here, people. Where do you get most of your hours? From people rewatching your lives, Tracker? Just curious, because that's a lot. 2,000 is pretty good, man. That's a lot. It's like 3 times what I got. Of course, you have 3 times the viewers I got too, so that's probably the math. But yeah, let me know how you're getting your hours as far as what you feel like your formula is. Lives, like when they repost, because I don't think the time when they're watching counts. I think it's after it ends and people watch it is my understanding, but maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe I just need to do longer lives. Whew. I'm so hot. I'm having a hard time thinking. I literally would take off my head if I could. Let's do On Love. I need to do a slower one. Bronco needs to pace himself. If you have any unlisted ads, put them to public. That might be. I've got a bunch of unlisted comedy stuff. But I don't think enough that it would matter. And I'm trying to keep my channel, if I do comedy, I want it to at least be comedy music now versus where I used to do more skit type stuff too. So, I don't know. Let's do a song for you, buddy. What do you want to hear, Tracker? I think it's just you and me, so I might as well play what you want to hear. I'll sit here and wait till you reply. Because that's the kind of dude I am, people. I am here to serve you. What do you got here, buddy? Now watch, he'll have popped out, and it's somebody else behind the scenes. But I'm assuming it's you. I need to open this garage door and face the mosquitoes, I think. No, I don't want to do that. This light attracts them like crazy, and I get eaten alive. Well, whoever the mystery person is out there, you're a trooper, because I'm sitting here just jibber-jabbering, and you're still hanging with me. So kudos to you. And I'm going to play you a song called On Love. I'm not in love with you or anything like that. Don't start thinking I'm in love with you. No, it's a love song. It's the greatest love song ever. So it's about what love is. They use these vows in weddings all the time, and I borrowed them from the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13 through I can't remember if it's 17 or whatnot, but it's in that range. And people recite these at weddings all the time. If you've ever been married, you've heard some of these lyrics. If you've ever been to a wedding, you've probably heard some of these lyrics. And I took those and wrapped a chorus around it, and it's a song called On Love. Oh yeah, I'm reading your stuff again. Anyway, let's do it.
Love is patient, love is kind. Love doesn't envy or boast. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, and hopes and endures all things. So tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? 'Cause if it's not, there's probably a lot of things you'll need to change in your life. Love is patient, love is kind. Love doesn't envy or boast. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, and hopes and endures all things. Tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? 'Cause if it's not, there's probably a lot of things you'll need to change in your life. Well, tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? 'Cause if it's not, there's probably a lot of things you'll need to change in your life.
Goodness. How are you, everybody? I'm BroncoStevens. I am an original singer-songwriter. I am a dad, a husband, a dude, a whatever. And I like to write songs. I like to sing. I'm a 51-year-old kid. And I just like to sing. I don't know, something about it. It's therapy for me. Like, it gets all my bottled up tension and emotion and all that, and just lets it all out. And then afterwards, I'm a better person to be around. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll go in after doing these live streams with my kids, and I'll be all in a great mood. And they'll be like, "Dad, why are you in a great mood?" I'll be like, "Because I don't know. I just let them." So yeah, I love music. I love to write songs. All the songs that I'm playing, I've written or modified. But I opened the live stream with a kind of a cover, but not really. Dolly Parton passed away at 80, and she had over 3,000 songs that she had written in her. And I was like, that is crazy business. I write a lot of songs, but I don't write 3,000 songs. Of course, I'm not 80, but that doesn't. I've only got 29 years to write about 2,980 songs to catch up to her. Because I probably only have 20 that I've written down or can play or have pieces of. 3,000 is a crazy number. I mean, that is just crazy. So anyway, I opened up the live stream by doing a version of Jolene from the man's point of view, not the girl who wants Jolene to not get the man, or not a Jolene's version of it, from the dude's perspective. And so I did that. You can find that. I did a version of it last night and captured it after rehearsing it twice. And I put that out as a short, only because the song's short. It's like 2 minutes and some change. So you can find that. If you're interested in hearing that, you can check that out. It's on my page under shorts. I also published it to TikTok. I don't know if I can say TikTok on YouTube. Do they care about that? Maybe that's why they got me in the gutter. Oh, goodness. Let's have a stare off. Where are you, people? YouTube, I'm telling you. They don't like me lately. My sound okay out there? Can you hear me? Does it sound anything overpowering or unclear? Because I want to make sure it's not the sound. Because, you know, I realized the other day my freezer behind me was buzzing real loud, and I thought, that's annoying to me. Certainly amplified through my microphone, that's even more annoying to my audience, so I unplugged it during the live stream. I think it makes a big difference. All right, so again, I'm BroncoStevens, original singer-songwriter. I'm going to go ahead and play another one of my songs. I'm going to do a song called Sweet Thing. This is actually the first song I remember actually writing down and calling my first song. And it's about a breakup when I was young, in my teenage years. And yeah, it's called Sweet Thing. My sweet thing, where'd you go? Well, I haven't seen you for a while. Well, I wonder where you've been. Oh, it's something to really think about. Made your mind up. Yeah. Sweet thing, it's alright. Well, I know just how you feel. I can't sleep at night. I don't know what's real. Made your mind up. Can't expel
make it happen.
All right, that one's called Sweet Thing. How's everybody? Hey, Gage, how you doing? Lucas Phillips, how are you? Or Philippe, I'm sorry, Lucas Philippe. Lucas Phillip. All right, play Hurt by Johnny Cash. That would be a good one. I need to learn that one. That would be a great one, actually. Because I love Nine Inch Nails, and they actually, I think, wrote that song, and then he covered it. But it's a great song. That is a great song. It's one of my favorite Nine Inch Nails songs, is Hurt. You would think that, Johnny Cash wrote that because he wrote, he's older and has written a lot of songs. But that's actually a Nine Inch Nails song that he did on an album where he covered a ton of unusual songs. And it was a great album for him. He did really well with it. Kind of revamped his career, if you ask me. But yeah, that would be a great one. That's a great request. I seriously got to consider that one. There's not a lot of requests that I'm like, ooh, whoa. But that one, yeah, that's great. You Gotta Sing Ball and Chain by Sublime. I love Sublime too. That's another great request because I love Sublime. I like the real fast Sublime, like where it's really. I'm just not good a guitar player, honestly, to do Sublime. But I would love to sing it. If you're ever to cover Ball and Chain, you'd fit amazing. Yeah, somebody wanted me to do a Rancid song the other night. They're like, do any Rancid song, and I thought about it. I kind of started working on Time Bomb. Can't remember chords to it now, but I don't know if that was it or not. I don't remember it.
Black cat, white shirt, she's Cadillac.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it. But that song, you know what I'm talking about.
Black cat, white shoes, white shirt, Cadillac. They're both a time bomb. Black cat, white shoes, white shirt, Cadillac. They're both a time bomb.
That song, yeah. I gotta learn that one. I think that would be a good one too. Because it's real ska, kind of, that Sublime kind of ska punk rock thing that was going on. I like that style of music a lot. I do a lot of, choppy chords myself. I'm going to try this thing I did last night. I don't even know what it is. I can't remember what I was going to call it. It's another version of a song I have that I've never finished it. It's a song that I kind of free flow the beginning of it, and then the end of it was, I don't remember what the heck I called that song. Surely I got it written down somewhere. Silent and Patiently. That was the song. And decided to change it a little bit. What do we hear? Gage. I like the whole album, The Secondhand Smoke. Yeah, there's so many songs on the album, and it's a great album. I like that album, and I like that black covered album. I don't remember the name of it. Maybe it was the Black Album. I don't know. That was Metallica, that Black Album. There was the one that had, I specifically remember the art on the CD was all black on that one. I want to do that real slow guitar one, but it's so inappropriate. It's like, baby, one breath away, I'll find the words to say. I'll probably get copyrighted. I better stop. But you know what song I'm talking about. It's just the ending line of it, basically. I try to keep it clean for the kids. My kids come on here and watch this stuff, so I got to keep it kind of clean. Whew, I got to get back inside the house. It's too hot in this garage. I got to get through August, people. Then it'll be better. Anything you want to hear, Gage? I'm put it to you. I asked Tracker earlier. I didn't see. I think he's jumping in and out, and so he didn't really give me anything he wanted to hear. And Lucas, I would totally play that. Maybe I will in the future release that as a cover or something. The one I was thinking I was going to try to do next, I kind of go in and out of all these cover songs in my mind, and I never really finish a lot of them. But because I was working on All Right, or I think it's called All Right. No, it's called, yeah, maybe it is All Right. It's a Phil Collins song. Just as I thought I was doing, yeah, it's called All Right. Just as I thought I was doing all right, That song. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I was doing a version of that, and then I just decided to stop working on that, and then I was going to do that Rancid song, stop working on that. Started learning Last Kiss by Pearl Jam. Oh, where can my baby be? Started working on that one. That one's super easy. I could probably do that and release that one. And then, hey Dale, how you doing, bud? Good to have you. And then I stopped working on that one. Then I started working on Black for a second. And I don't know, it seemed too cliche, so I didn't do that one. And then I started working. Now I can't remember the name of it. It's that Radiohead song. Is it Fake Plastic Trees? Is that what it's called? No, it's real chill. I'm thinking about doing that one. Arms. Dale, do you want to see my arms now? I never know, Dale. I never know what to expect. Dude's super deep and super funny. So, all right. Is there a song anybody wants to hear out there that knows my stuff? I don't know who's on at the exact moment. So just let me know, and then I'll play something. And I'll just jibber jabber in the meantime. I'm talkative sometimes, and I'm tired of catching my breath, to be honest with you. Never mind. Maybe no one's saying something because me and my stroke brain said I was going to play a song and then didn't. The one that was going to be like Silent and Patiently, but I just played around last night. I don't even remember what it was. I'll probably just make up a newer one now. Just a little ska type number on this. Oh, The Conjuring.
What are we conjuring? What are we bringing in? Kind of energy, what kind of anarchy are we bringing in? What are you willing to give? What sacrifice will you make? Oh. 'Cause if you think you're getting out of here without giving something, you're mistaken. They're always on the take, and it passes you around side by side. Opens up places you never thought you had in your mind. Sets you free a bit. Gives you time to think about the stuff you can't stop and think of. 'Cause the world it keeps you moving all around. Even when you stop, you're staring at the ground. Oh. What are you conjuring? What limits are you putting on your brain? What box are you gonna set yourself into? Contain? What future have you limited yourself to in your brain? Oh, and it sweeps you over, knocks you down. All the way down. Will you pick yourself up this time? Will you climb? Will you fly away to the atmosphere? Then will you float away? I see Major Tom. He's been out here a while. What? A banana? They want me to offer you a banana. Peels the banana. Don't ask me how he eats the banana. But then he says, when you're out here all the time with yourself and you've only got your mind, you lose yourself, my friend. You've gone through silver doors. You can't get back. You don't have the key. You're not even really seeing me. I'm too far away in my mind. But I have to say I feel a little better now. I've had some potassium. Oh, the fruits are better in space, they say, because you had the time to be away. You've forgotten how sweet it can be. He hands me a coin. He says, go spend it. I said, I'm in outer space, bro. Where am I going to spend that coin? He says, okay, now you get it. Go spend that coin, people. There's a pocket full of them. Line up. We're all in outer space chasing coins. What are you conjuring? What are you allowing your future to be? How many days and minutes of your life are you gonna spend not being free? I hope you do some conjuring and conjure up something magnificent for yourself, my friend. I hope you do some conjuring. Write a different ending to your story, my friend. Whew. Oh my goodness, yeah. How's it going, buddy? Life's not always giving us what we expected, and we kind of just keep on living. Isn't that the truth? Honestly, look at your hand, and I think you... Oh, my hand. Oh, goodness. Hold on a second here. Get a sip. Oh, goodness. What's new with you, Dale? Anything? Got anything going on you're working towards? Didn't you say you were trying to, or you are maybe a, do you do the acupuncture? I don't know what, or acupressure, I don't know what you call that. But that's not who you are, that's what you do. Who are you? What do you, that's the better question. Oh, my life force. Yeah, I've got a life force. We all do. All
got some energy. I fully believe, and that's why I like to get on here and meet people. I fully believe that the world wants to separate us, like badly. And I don't know if it has to do with energy, like if we all get together, we have some type of super energy that we don't tap into on our own. And I know I sound crazy, but that's okay. I'm just going to say it anyway. Because I look at the way that the world is, and it's all about separation. It's all about getting up in the morning, and wherever your family laid their head at night, they all go different directions. You know, father goes to work here, mother goes here, children go to school or daycare. And then after that, you're running back and forth to practice or this or that, or you're just sitting on your phone, isolated from each other at a table or what have you. We're about as separated from each other as we've ever been. And that's why I like to get on here and meet people, maybe make some connections and be a little less separated, and try to build something with my music. I mean, I do have dreams to get my music out there. And I guess they're dreams. I don't know what other word you call it. I have this unquenchable desire to write music and sing. That it consumes my mind. Like, I feel like I have to write songs. I feel like I have to get them recorded and put down. And I'm not going to stop. It's for me. I do it for me. But my hopes are that one day I wake up and I look on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram and some video is just gone crazy because people connect with it, you know, because that's what it's about for me. I want to connect with other people, and I want to hope, or I hope that my music has meaning to people, and that it fuels them or gives them the fire that they need in times when they need it. Or they just jam out to it and gives them a good feeling when they put it on, or when they're down, that they can understand others have been down, whatever the case might be. Yeah, there it is in a nutshell, people. Anyway, let's do another one. I'm gonna go back to the beginning, and because I've got a new audience right now, I'm not gonna kid myself that somebody's been hanging out with me for an hour and 12 minutes, because our scroll finger is strong. That is for sure, people. So I started this live with kind of a tribute to Dolly Parton. And I know I'm wearing a Glenn Danzig t-shirt. But I'm a singer-songwriter. And Dolly Parton is probably, without question, the greatest songwriter of all time. And I say that because she wrote over 3,000 songs in her music career, which is an insane number of songs. I keep enunciating because I'm a father. I'm trying to drive a point here. But that is a lot of songs, people. I've probably written 20 good songs in my lifetime, you know, and she's got 3,000 documented songs that she wrote. Who knows how many that she might never have completed, or pieces of songs she left laying here or there. Maybe they'll turn up over the years coming. But so I thought I'd do something for her. I don't normally do any covers at all. And this is as close to as a cover. Well, no, it's not. I've done full-on covers. But this is how I like to do covers. I like to take a song and change it up a bit. And keep it enough that it is the song, that you recognize it as the song, but also put a new spin on it. So I thought of the song Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Well, it's a song about this gal Jolene, who must be smoking hot, because this girl is very insecure about Jolene, and she feels like Jolene's going to steal her man. And my wife has said this to me. She's like, if Jolene can get my man, she can have him, you know, because it takes two to tango, you know. But the song is all about her pleading with Jolene to not take her man. And my wife kind of thinks it's kind of pathetic of her to do that. But all the same, it is a great song. We can all relate to that. We can all relate to this person that we saw as the mega person that can just do whatever they want and get what they want. And when they're around the person that you have and want, then you're like, whoa, hang on a second, I'm a little nervous here. We've all been through that. And if you're saying you haven't, you probably aren't being 100% honest with yourself. But I thought, if I'm going to do it, me as a man, I want to do it from the dude's perspective, because I don't know if that's been, I didn't look it up, I'm lazy, whether if anybody's ever done that before or not. Surely in the history of time, somebody's thought of that idea, and if not, kudos to me for thinking of it, but I'm pretty sure it's been done. And so I thought, well, I'll do it from the man's point of view. And, I thought about, why is this girl nervous of Jolene? And the only answer that makes sense is that they're at a tough spot in their relationship, and they're just not getting along, and this new girl's kind of showing up and showing some interest in him, and now she's nervous. And so I wrote it from the perspective of the guy that's in the relationship with this girl that's worried about Jolene, and kind of what his take on the situation is. And I've only played it now 5 times, and so cut me some slack. The other problem I'm going to have is I have to read my own lyrics, and I write chicken scratch, and the lighting out here is terrible. But I'll do my best, and you'll get the gist of it anyway. And I'm going to keep working on it until I get it right, because that's what I do. I come out here and I rehearse until the song becomes a good song, hopefully a good song. And but anyway, so that's the context of what we're doing here. But this is for Dolly. My goodness, she had a full life, 3,000 songs. That's crazy. That is a crazy amount of songs. All right, let's see where it starts. Let me see if I'm gonna tune first. It's not terrible. I can totally live with that. All right, we'll go with that. Jolene, thank you for... See, I can't even read my writing. Hang on a second. I gotta move it closer. This might not work. Jolene, thank you for treating me like a man. Jolene, it's nice to talk to someone who understands. She's beautiful, there's no doubt, but that's not what life's all about. She used to treat me like a king. Now she doesn't do a thing. Her voice is always hard and mean. Sorry for complaining, Jolene. Others while I'm awake. I'm not sure how much I can take. I'm sorry I said too much, Jolene. Sometimes I'm barely hanging on. She makes me weak, you make me strong. You don't know how long it's been, Jolene. You could have your choice of man. I'm not sure I'll love again. Thought she was the one for me. I'm glad to have this talk with you. It feels exciting, feels new. I have some thinking I need to do, Jolene. Jolene, thank you for listening to me. Jolene, it's nice to talk to someone who understands. All right, a little rough, but you get the idea of it. You've been on here the whole time, but editing, they're just helping you watch hours. You're a champ, buddy. See, that's the kind of stuff that people like me need. We need a few good people in our corner. And so hats off to you, buddy. You've always been one of my favorite subscribers, because you do. You show up a lot. You understand what it takes, and what you need is also what I need, and you support. And I try to do back for you, man. And so hopefully you see that as well. And I appreciate it, man. I really do. And Dale, I don't know if you're still out there or not, but thanks for hanging tonight. All right, what do I want to do here? Anything you want to hear, Tracker? You know what I haven't played that I know you like, so we'll just do that. Is Today. I don't need the lyrics for it, but I was trying to find my page with all the list of songs so I can keep track of what I've done and whatnot. All right, so this one here is called Today. It's a little more upbeat. And this one's an original of mine.
I started out alright, suckling through the thoughts of my mind. I started out alright, suckling through the thoughts of my mind. Well, an eagle's fly upon the sky, I'll wait for you long into the night, and then we sing our song. Today I started out wrong, wallowed in misery for far too long. I started out built up on a big old stick, beat you down, beat you down. On the sky, I'll wait for you long into the night, and then we sing our song. I started out just fine, I realize that you are still a friend of mine. I started out just fine. Pray, please forgive my sins and make me shine. Well, eagles fly way upon the sky. I'll wait for you long into the night, and then we sing our song. Well, eagles fly way upon the sky. I'll wait for you long into the night, and then we sing our song. And then we sing our song.
Whew. It's like only 1,000 degrees out here. My goodness.
Boys and girls are tortured souls. Parents playing out their roles. No one knows what's best for you. And only you know what to do. 'Cause everyone wants to hurt you. 'Cause everyone will desert you. 'Cause everyone wants to die sometimes, but somehow we survive. Boys and girls are tortured souls. Parents playing out their roles. No one knows what's best for you. It's only you know what to do. It's everyone wants to hurt you. It's everyone will desert you. It's everyone wants to die sometimes, but somehow we survive.
Wrote that song when I was in my teenage years. I never finished it. Sad. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I never finished that one. That was an oldie. That's as old as any of them. I just thought about it. I was like, oh, I forgot that one. I used to have that one. I used to have this one. These are like pieces of songs.
It's here, right here, at this spot that made a line, put it down, everything at the same time. Here we go. I remember all those times that we held down, lost our mind. Oh, it's in the air, it comes around. You're the only one that ever killed. Reach there down the road. Know the place, I bet you there. Know the place, I bet you there. Do da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been hanging on to some old record of what actually happened. No, it didn't go that way, my friend. It wasn't like that. The words you said were all pretend. Now I have to do it on my own. It's in the air that comes around. The only place I ever care. When you're on down the road, know the place I bet you there. In the air that comes around. The only place I ever care. Reach there down the road. Know the place I met you there. Right here. Do da 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 do. Yeah. And it's over, just like that. Can't decide for the other half. Oh, it's in the air, it comes around. Know the place I bet you there. Down the road, I bet you there. Know the place I bet you there. It's in the air, it comes around. You're the one that ever cared. Meet you there, down the road. Know the place I bet you there. Know the place I met you there. Know the place I met you there.
Whew. Hey, Deborah, how you doing tonight? Good to have you. In honor of Deborah.
You can't have my quit, I'm not done with it yet. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quit. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quit. I haven't suffered long enough, and I'm not giving in. Treading on the deeper waters, I'm gonna take a swim. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quit. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quit. Swimming past the bottles in the deeper waters, I'm not giving in. Just getting started, I'm not retired, I'm not finished yet. But you're tired, no, I'm not, and you're giving too much. No one understands you, and you're weak in your game. Don't you feel shame? No one sees what you do. Stop right there, cause I think you're onto something. They just don't see it, but it's on the horizon. And you can't stay static when it's on the automatic, or you'll just blend in. You can't start winning till you start believing and put in the work in. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quill. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quill. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my quill. No, you can't have it, no, you can't have it, no, you can't have my
Woo! I felt good, people. Sometimes you just gotta do weird stuff. All right. Anything else you all want to hear for those just joining in? I've pretty much gone through most of the ones I wanted to cover. And so I can either goof off and make some stuff up or play something that you want to hear. Whew. This song is called Circle.
Circle, inside a circle. Tell me what it means. Fire without light, how can it be? When you woke up one day and everything had all changed. So tell me what you like. Come on, go to extremes. Tell me everything. Tell me, oh, you know I'm late. Stay there, how you doing? It's nice to finally meet you on the YouTube. BroncoStevens live. I'm so happy you're by my side tonight. So tell me what you like, come on. Go to extremes. Tell me everything. Tell me, oh, you know I'm late. got some of that magic here. And just slow it all down with those big green eyes of yours. Oh, but sometimes, man, sometimes, woman, you find yourself where you don't want to be. But that's alright. That's just life, and that's just the way it's gotta be. So tell me everything. Tell me, oh, you know how to be.
Whew, that's another really old one. All right. So yeah, I'm just taking requests at this point. If you know my songs, or I'm just going to keep throwing out random bits of songs that burping here from my carbonated beverage. I'll play just random bits and pieces of things, or just make something up. So just let me know. It's fine either way. I'm easy going, people. I'm easy like a Sunday morning. Oh, goodness. Oh, for fun, just to entertain myself, I'm going to go back to this Jolene piece I've been working on, because I need to practice. Believe it or not, it seems like I'm doing a YouTube Live, but I'm also practicing, which is equally important, because if I don't practice, I can't get better. All right. No, that's not it. That's a different one. Got too many songs in the book now, people. It's a good problem, but it makes it harder to find stuff. No, there's You Can't Have My Quit. We're getting close. It'd be cool. I need to just post this songbook, actually. Take some pictures of it and show you all kind of my sloppy handwriting and my little songbook I have. All right, so this is Jolene from a man's point of view. And this is a day old, so give me a little grace if it's not perfect.
Jolene, 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 thank you for treating me like a man. Jolene, 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 it's nice to talk to someone who understands. She's beautiful, there's no doubt, but that's not what life's all about. She used to treat me just like a king, and now she doesn't do a thing. Her voice is harsh and always screams, sorry for complaining, Jolene. She talks to others while I'm awake. I'm not sure how much I can take. I'm sorry I said too much, Jolene. Sometimes I'm barely hanging on. She makes me weak, you make me strong. You don't know how long it's been going on. You can choose your choice of man, and I'm not sure I'll love again. I thought she was the one for me. I'm glad to have this talk with you. Feels exciting, feels new. Got some thinking to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 it's nice to talk to someone who understands. Jolene, 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 it's nice to talk to someone who makes me feel like a man.
goodness, people. How is everybody doing? I'll introduce myself again. I'm BroncoStevens, 51-year-old dad of 6 kids, singer-songwriter, husband to one. I just like to sing, mainly. I like to sing and write songs. How's everybody doing out there? Is it hot where you are? It's super hot where I am. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm in my garage. There's no air circulating. It's pretty bad out here. And I've been at it for 1 hour and 40 minutes, people. That's pretty good for me. All right? That's really good for me, actually. All right. I'm going to do something a little more uppity. I'm going to do the race the way that I used to do it. I haven't played it in a while. It's very similar to Jolene. There's a major chord instead of a standard. Or no, it's a 7th, a minor 7th maybe. I don't know music. I just play it.
Face again, and I can't seem to change the pace, my friend. I surely not going to change my mind. I run this race until the end of time. I'm sure I'll get behind, it's in my nature too. I know I can't keep up, I have to follow you. When I find someone else down along the way, Lord, I'll pick them up. This is what I'll say. Tell them there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. If there's need in some direction, be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. If there's need in some direction, be sure where you're heading, my friends. Out run and run and run till the race is done. Some to laugh and joke, to even make fun, but you know what? They're the ones who need the help probably the most. They're hurting on the inside, even though they boast. Tell them there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always need some direction, be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always need some direction, be sure where you're heading, my friends. Someone picked me up, seems he was my friend. Well, it's nice to have friends along the way, racing till the end. This is what we'll say. Tom, there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always need some direction, be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always need some direction, be sure where you're heading, my friends.
Crash. Whoops. All right, people. I'm going to head out. I'm hot. Really, really hot. I'm sweating. Listening. I am and will continue to be BroncoStevens on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching tonight. If you are still on and you haven't subscribed to BroncoStevens, people, what are you doing? Let's get subscribed so we can hang out again in the future. I do these live streams pretty often. I'm going to have a short break coming up. My wife and I are taking a little trip, so I won't be doing these during that time. But I'll try to get on. I'll let you know when it's going to start. It's not yet. I've got another week left of probably trying to do these lives. But as I prepare and stuff, I might miss a night or whatnot. But I'm going to do my best to be on. But subscribe, and then you get the notifications. You'll know when I'm live and whatnot. And in the meantime, tons and tons and tons of content that you can go watch. I've got videos, playlists, shorts, tons of live streams that you can go back and watch. Lots of stuff going on. And look for me on TikTok, Instagram, places like that, and also where you stream. Don't forget BroncoStevens where you stream. Key is don't search it like a name. Don't put in Bronco space Stevens. It's all one thing, BroncoStevens. You can find my original music there, a song called For Kristen and a song called Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight. And I would love your support. It's tough for independent artists. We're up against AI and algorithms and all kinds of stuff. And so if you enjoy the music, put some love on it, and that'll go a long way with me. It's really, my passion, and I'm putting myself out there. So I'd love the support. Hopefully I can earn it from you, and you'll come back and see me. All right. Have a good evening, and thanks for watching. Take care.